Starbucks is changing its ice cubes.
And
Do you do Starbucks, Wendy?
Once in a while, if I want some strong coffee.
Yeah, I do
It
Frappuccino
tastes like
mocha.
liquor to me. It tastes like whiskey. It's so strong.
but the
Yeah.
ice cube should be for
No, that don't have nothing to do with
cold
me.
coffees,
Yeah,
though, isn't it?
that's for ice
the
drinks.
cold drinks. Okay.
Starbucks is changing its ice cubes. Will its customers have a meltdown? Customers who order cold beverages will now sip on Nugget Ice in their drinks. Ice pieces, which are smaller than the chain's current cubes. Ice is a key ingredient for Coffee Giant, especially since its iced handcraft beverages now account for more than 75% of its sales. Ice is also apparently a flashpoint for customers. Now, I want to go on record for saying this. I brought this up because remember I told you and when I go and I get a drink at these different places, they don't give you a lot of ice anymore.
They don't.
What's going on with ice? Is there an ice shortage in this country?
Because usually we get mad because they give you so much ice, you don't have much drink.
And made me think about is when we was in France, you have to beg for ice. In some of these other countries, you got to beg for ice. In Africa, they put one cube in there. We was like,
they're really tight on ice in Europe. I know that because my mom likes a lot of ice in her drink.
I tell you what, they did some kind of special on 60 Minutes of one of those shows on McDonald's ice, and they ran a test. If you could see the germs in an ice thing.
Oh, because they don't clean it out. Maybe bacteria built up.
So much bacteria in there will blow your mind. They say a toilet has less.
Maybe it's a lot
A toilet has less bacteria.
Maybe it's a lot to keep it clean.
That's true, yeah. Because the water that it's making ice could be still not clean.
And maybe after the pandemic, I noticed it's less ice.
Slow down. But we should be okay with that because on the other side of that, you get more drink. Think about it, because if your cup gets
because when I go, I would say very little ice, please. I don't want a glass of ice. Give me very little ice.
Thank you. We would get it separately. I noticed when we go to restaurants sometime, we'll say, let me have a Coke with no ice or Pepsi, whatever. And then we'll ask for a cup of ice.
Well, it says the nuggets don't melt any faster, the company said, and the switch to nuggets doesn't mean customers will get any less ice. The company's new iteration of ice has had a resounding positive response in its test, he said. Starbucks is revamping a few of its drinks for the summer. So be ready, guys. It's going to be a different kind of ice. Starbucks said in a statement that the new ice machines use less water and will be rolling out to all its stores over the next several years. So maybe that's the reason, water. It uses less. They giving us less ice and stuff now.
But those places are selling bags of ice, like Burger King and Taco Bell.
How you know? You tried to get one recently?
Yeah, they had something. I'm saying we give bag of ice for like a certain amount. So remember, we used to get a bag of ice for like Popeyes. We get a bag of ice, Burger King.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. Well, next up,